And welcome to the next episode. We are on the couch with Jacob Dawson. He has just returned from the World Championships in Bulgaria. Yes! Plovdiv. So that's further away than Scotland. How was your experience at the World Championships? Tell the subscribers and anyone else who is watching what you raced in and what you did.
So I raced in the GB Men's Coxless 4. And we won a bronze medal, which was very fun and a very enjoyable experience.
How was your first race?
The heat.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good. Not a perfect race, but a solid start to the campaign. Had a slow start, which was a common theme throughout our sort of years racing. Then semi-final came around. We knew we were going to have a tough race. Again, slow start, but we're able to really dig in sort of the second K, middle K, pull through, get the qualifying spot. And then the final came round, and we gave it our best shot to have our quickest start we had all year, but again had a slow start. And then really put the really sort of sunk our teeth into it in the middle K. Managed to get ourselves into that medal winning spot, and then it was just a case of defending in the last 500 meters.
So that's your first medal at the World Championships?
That is my first medal at a World Championships. Yes.
Or is it delicious?
It's tasty. Poopy medallion.
If someone was to ask you what is, so you have the World Cups, you have Henley, you have other regattas. What is the World Champs like compared to, say, a Henley or the World Cups?
So I mean, Henley is obviously it's a special event in its own. There's no other race really like it in the world apart from maybe Windermere. Go Dogs. Yeah.
So Jacob also went to Washington University in the States.
Drop that plug in there. Obviously, like Henley is sort of the Wimbledon of the rowing world. It's very special, very classy, very civilized.
Of course.
World Championships, obviously, it's the biggest event we do all year, apart from an Olympic Games. Lots and lots of people there. A big amount of bodies. And some really, really tough racing.
So you go through the World Cups and whatnot throughout the year. Does all the racing and like the intensity step up as you go through into the World Champs?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like sort of when you're going through the World Cups, you're still in your training blocks. So you're not really trying to peak for any of the World Cups. You're trying to peak later on when you really when the medals really count in terms of like a national team's funding and whatever. So yeah, intensity definitely ramps up as you get later on through the season. What else do you want to know?
What if you had advice for someone who either has just started rowing or is a younger rower and trying to look to get to the World Champs one day? What would your best piece of advice be for them?
Be patient and work very hard.
Very simple.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. Like all of us who have been on the team have. None of us were on the team after a year of rowing.
No. I mean,
2 years of rowing.
I've been rowing since I was 13 years old. I'm 24 now.
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of the guys, I would be a young guy in rowing terms. I started at 18. Some of the guys started maybe a bit later, but most are around sort of early teens and whatnot. So it's working with rowing, especially, as a lot of the work that you do keeps sort of building on your work that you've done previously. So
absolutely,
that's what Jacob's saying when he goes patience. But that will be it for our questions, I believe. A nice short one, and hopefully either you have seen the episode that I have been trying to upload for the last week.
It's good
already.
content. You should watch everything start to finish.
You watch from the start to finish. or this is going to be today's video, and the video that I've been trying to upload will upload tomorrow, because the video is actually finished. Or was it? What day was it?
It's true. I've seen it.
Tuesday's video. Well, it was supposed to be Wednesday's video. It was turned into Thursday's video, so it might be today's video, but it's probably going to be tomorrow's video, because the export has happened and it worked finally after 60 hours of trying. My computer has been set on fire a few times.
Be prepared for a healthy amount of erging.
Yes, there's a few hours of erging in there for all the techers, and so this might be today's video or tomorrow's video, but we'll see. I'm assuming that the upload process will take longer than 24 hours, hence the questions today. But that will be it for the episode for today. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of conversation with Jacob. If you've got any other questions that I could ask anybody else that went to the World Champs team, or anything else you would like me to do, let me know in the comments below. And as always, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button and have a good one.